What is up, guys? Faces Gaming here, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a story video for you guys, and before we get into it, I just wanted to clear up something that might be confused in a future video. I'm not going to say what video, it's the future video. In that video's intro, I talk about how we're 2 subscribers away. At the time of me recording it, we were 2 subscribers away. But since then, we have lost 2. We lost 2, then we gained 1 more, and now we're sitting at 97. We're back to where we started. We're back to 3 subscribers away from being at 100. We're so close to 100 subscribers. If you enjoy the content on this channel and you want to see more of Mugen, or if you want me to do more story videos like this, because I don't mind talking about my personal life, and I'm nothing really interested in really happens. If you want to do more, if you want me to do more stuff like that or whatever, if you have a Mugen request or something, you know what to do. Leave it down in the comments of any video, and I'll get to it. Speaking of Mugen requests, I am working on it. I've seen all you guys' requests. I've seen them. Trust me, I'm working on it. I have some old requests that I'm just now wrapping up because I took a few extra days off after coming back from break. Took a few extra days off. I did work on 3 videos. 1's finished and 2 I'm still working on. So I'll have those ready when those are ready. With all that out the way, let's go ahead and get into the story video. So, today's story video is going to be the story of my time in the hospital. Now, we gotta go back 3 weeks ago to Monday, when I posted that taking a break video, which in that video I said I was going to take a break for 2 weeks, and those 2 weeks have already passed. So, 3 weeks ago. But I digress. So, after I posted that video, I want to say 2 days, 3 days, 2 days after I posted that video. 2 days, this is on Wednesday. 2 days on Wednesday, I started feeling kind of weird. Something about me started feeling wrong. I would get irritated easily. I was having trouble getting to sleep, and I was going to the bathroom more than usual. Normally I'll go to the bathroom once and then I'll be fine for a little while, but it was weird. I would go to the bathroom 1 minute, and then a few minutes later I would have to go back, and then I don't know. Just know I had to go to the bathroom a lot. Now remember, this started Wednesday. Now Wednesday I ate for dinner. I had spaghetti. My mom makes the best spaghetti. I don't know if anybody else's spaghetti can top my mom, but maybe my cousin's face spaghetti. But that digress from that. So anyway, after having that spaghetti, my stomach started acting up. It was there was this weird pain in the center of my stomach that just kind of sat there for a second, and then it went away. Now during that, I thought nothing of it. I didn't even notice, to be honest. Didn't even notice it. Now Thursday got interesting. Because Thursday, right after I ate lunch, didn't happen. I woke up, took my daily vitamin, and then had breakfast, and then went with my day. It wasn't until after I had lunch, when I went to look for lunch, I had spaghetti again, that my stomach started acting up again. And this time, I felt I noticed the pain. It was very odd. I was okay, this is awkward. I don't normally. I know mom's food is good. I know sometimes mom's food is so good, but I didn't think it was this good. Man, I'm thinking now. My mind's thinking maybe I just gotta go to the bathroom again. So go to the bathroom. I feel fine afterwards. Now it's at this point that my baby brother left to go hang out with his girlfriend. My mom went out just to shop, and my little sister, she went out to shop and dropped my little sister off at work. After she did that, she stayed out a little bit. So I was home alone by myself, like I mostly am, which I prefer sometimes. I prefer sometimes to be home alone. But in this instance, I was home alone and my stomach was just killing me. It was the weirdest pain. Because normally when I get stomach ache, I'll lay down, maybe take a nap. I'll take a nap. After a little while, my stomach pain will be fine. But this stomach pain persisted so much. It was no matter what I did, it wouldn't go away. Went to the bathroom, didn't go away. I took a nap, woke up, didn't go away. I just couldn't figure it out. So I did what any son would do, called my mom, let her know. And like, thank God too, because she had just picked up my little sister from work. So I called her, and they came rushing home immediately. And then like every few minutes she would check up, and she would like walk up, like come in my room, check up on the, hey, you alright, how you feeling now? And the pain at that point, it felt like somebody was inside my stomach with a sledgehammer, constantly just going ham on it. Pretty much. That's how it felt. It felt so terrible. And this went on all Wednesday night, all Thursday night. I ate dinner, but dinner did not sit well. It didn't sit well. My food went down, but the liquid I drank soda, I drank water. I drank water first. I drank 2 cups of water, then 2 cups of soda, and then the soda and the water, they went down, but it didn't stay that way for long. Because shortly later Thursday night, when I was trying to go to sleep, that pain woke me up out of my sleep. Now at this point, it's around maybe 1 in the morning, and everybody gets settled in at 12. So at 12, I'm already settled in for the night. I'm in my bed, laying down, probably on my phone, getting ready to go to sleep. So I eventually do nod off, but then not even that long, my stomach pains kick in again. And this time I feel like I gotta throw up. So you know how it feels. Your stomach starts to harden. But the thing is, with that point, my stomach was hardening, and then and again that sledgehammer feel came back again, and I don't know why though. I didn't know why at that point. I was very scared. So then I went to the bathroom and I threw up. Nothing chunky came out. No, just all the liquids I drank. Soda, water, all that. So then that was the first time. I threw up, got back in my bed, went back to sleep. Not enough. Then 3:30, same thing. This time the stomach pain lasted a little longer So and at that time I was also thirsty. I was also very thirsty. So I'm gonna just go ahead and wrap this. So we get into the good part. We get into like the real shit. So long story short, Thursday night. Thursday from 1:30 in the morning to about, I want to say maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Within that span of time, I threw up 5 times. And the more I threw up, the weaker I got. It was at the point where I was so weak, I could barely walk. Walking was a problem because I would just stagger. I was thirsty, and I just had no strength. Like the 2 times I went in the bathroom and threw up, afterwards I just laid on the bathroom floor and I just couldn't move. I was that weak. And it was at this point my mom decided that maybe get some fluids in, because at this point we're thinking it's just a stomach virus, because you get that way when you got a stomach virus. So she gave me 2 Powerades, 0 sugars, threw them back up. But she gave me a red one and a blue one, threw those back up. Then she went out and got me 2 regular Powerades, the purple and the green one, threw those up. But through the purple up, the green managed to go down, but it didn't stay down very long. Because at that point, I decided, my mom said it was time. If I felt like I could chug it. So I chugged it. Didn't end very well for me. And after that time I threw up again, I was at my weakest. I had no strength. Getting about the bed was a challenge. So then my baby brother, he had to go. The thing is, he had to go. Oh, he didn't have to go Thursday. So this is Friday. This is an entirely different day. So Friday, this is all this happens on Friday. So baby girl don't gotta go nowhere. Little sister's at work. So he and my mom helped me get to urgent care, which is literally right down the street from my house. If I leave my house and go straight down my street, I'll be at urgent care. So we went to urgent care, and I got checked out. And it was at that point, one of the doctors came in and said that my blood sugar was over 600 plus. And then at that moment, it was pretty serious. At that moment, I had contracted type 1 diabetes. Yeah. yeah, at that moment, I found out at that point I had diabetes. Well, I have some sort of diabetes, but it's not all the way there. It's like kind of invisible, so to speak. So yeah, I had no power of processing this. I didn't even process this until maybe like a couple days after, because again, all this happened on Friday, and yeah, basically the doctor said he's gonna have to go to the hospital, to like get them sugars down, because my blood sugars were up at 600. That's why I was always woozy. That's why I was dehydrated. That's why I was constantly going to the bathroom, because my blood sugars were at an unsafe level. Yeah. So finding out that I had type 1 diabetes was shocking. Well, it wasn't shocking for me because I was out of it. I didn't have time to process it. But my mom, my dad, and everybody else in my family, they really, really took it hard. Especially on my dad's side, because come to find out, not only on my mother's side does my family suffer from diabetes, also on my father's side, my family suffers from diabetes. So on both sides on two sides of different families, I have diabetic history. Because one of my uncles that passed away, like right before I started 2nd grade, he died from diabetes. And to find out that I had diabetes at that point, yeah, my mom took it hard. Like, she told me that when she got home, she cried her eyes out. Might have been the first time I was in the hospital. Yeah, so they came in, got my blood work. I had to use the urine bottle. That was awkward. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how people do it with that urine sample. I don't know. I felt really uncomfortable doing that. I really did. But yeah, found out I had diabetes, and then they sent me on over to the hospital. On the way there, got my blood work done. I got my blood taken again. And I swear, as a kid, I was terrified of needles as a kid. But now that I'm 23, needles don't really bother me. Those needles didn't really bother me. Well, probably because I was out of it. Probably because I was out of it, pretty much. I was kind of out of it, didn't think about it. So when we got to the hospital, they did more blood work, and my blood sugars went down from 600 to 400. So I was kind of so I had somewhat stabilized because of all the insulin they were pumping into me at that point. So they got my room set up. And then just before my mom left, we hugged about it, and I said, "Don't worry, Mom. I want you." Before she left, I said, "Mom, I want you to stay strong. I want you to stay the strong mother that I always know you. I don't want you to cry." Not knowing that she had already cried and that she was going to cry again when she got home. So first night was weird. First night I was exhausted. My first night. Now again, this is still Friday night. This is still Friday. Friday night, I just went to sleep. I went to sleep, and on 12, they came in. My night nurses came in, got my blood work done again, and then after that, I just went back to sleep for the rest of the night. I was exhausted. Then Saturday comes, I get the privilege of ordering breakfast, and my mom, my little sister, baby bro, little brother, and then my dad all show up and pay me a visit. And I had a really good talk with every one of them, especially my dad. Me and my dad had a really good talk, and that really helped me out. It really helped me out because this is life. Finding out that at that moment I had diabetes was really life changing. It made me think, dang, my life's about to change right now. I'm about to do things entirely different. Now again, this is the first day that I'm in the hospital, but this is the first day. So first day goes by as your normal, I do what anybody does in the hospital. Watch TV, order breakfast, lunch, dinner, get my blood work done. I took a few naps in between there. I was I swear, my local hospital beds, they are so comfy. I don't know what they did to make those beds comfy, but oh my god, those beds were comfy. It was like I was laying on a cloud. That's how comfy it was. But yeah, anyway, I had to spend the entire weekend of my first week on break from YouTube in a hospital, pretty much. And to be honest, it wasn't a really it was a surreal experience, because like once I was able to start processing stuff, I was like, damn. And the funny thing is, me and my baby bro used to joke about this all the time. Used to joke about, hey, what if one day we found out we got diabetes? God forbid this is some type of karma, I swear. At that moment, that was some type of karma that, hey, you remember how you was joking about diabetes? Now you got it. What's good? Haha. Joke's on you now. But yeah, the rest of my time in the hospital just went as normal. I'd wake up at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Well, I wake up at 8 o'clock, watch TV, 9 o'clock, order breakfast, eat, 12 o'clock, order lunch, eat, 6 o'clock, order lunch, eat. Pretty much. That's all I did. Pretty much all I did. I watched a few movies, got a few phone calls from some family members I haven't talked to in a while, talked to my dad a bunch. Now this is pretty interesting, because like I felt like before I felt awkward talking to my dad. I felt very awkward. I'm pretty sure everybody else that has a father that kind of like that, you know, like didn't watch you grow up, but kind of did. I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's not like my dad abandoned me. He didn't abandon me at all. He just moved in with his fiance at the time when we were younger, and so he had to move states. So that's a whole different topic that I'll probably talk about later. I'll probably make a video about that. Sorry, later. So I find that funny that during that whole like week, that hospital stay, I got to talk with my dad more and more than I normally would. And it didn't feel awkward at all, because normally if I was talking to my dad, I'd be like, man, I don't got to talk. Like, yeah, I found that to be very weird though, but I'm happy for it. God is weird. Maybe that was a guy like finally helping me, you know, talk to my pops. Pretty much. I guess that was it. I guess this wake up call is what I needed to know. Like, hey, you start talking to your father, you know, he might be able to help you through this. Not just your mom, your dad help you through this too. But yeah, anyway, I digress. So yeah, I spent a total of 5 nights and 4 days in the hospital. So from Friday to Tuesday. Now the plan was, originally, I was going to be leaving the hospital Wednesday, but because my blood sugars went down a bunch over the course of my stay, I got to leave a day early. And trust me, when Tuesday came, my mom was ecstatic for that. And ever since that day I got back from the hospital, I've just been, like, I had to live life differently with the fact that I dodged a humongous bullet. Because at some cases, for some people's blood sugars are super high, they die from it. So I just have to thank God that my blood sugars were not that high, and that I'm still able to walk this earth. I'm still able to, you know, hang out with you guys and make videos. And man, having to live my life differently is weird. But there we go. That's the story of my time in the hospital. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. If you also have diabetes, well, I don't necessarily have diabetes, but just saying, if you do, take good care of yourself. Even amidst all this corona business, take good care of yourself. Okay? Love you guys. Talk to you in the next video.